Hi, everybody. I'm wearing my Martha's Vineyard football jersey. It says Martha's Vineyard on the back. So, do you have F, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. FPF. There we go. FPF. Do you have that? Do you know what it is? Remember the one I did, Are You Fat? Frustrated, angry, and tired? FPF. That's an acronym for Food Planning Fatigue. Are you just tired of the whole darn thing? Like, take your measuring cups, your scale, and your gosh darn tracker and bye-bye. Or are you still in the disciplined and structured place where I am, but I just feel myself jumping off. I just feel myself taking that $240 and buying some Uggs and a North Face. I really do. So, food planning fatigue. And as most of you know, in the last few months, I have wickedly evolved and moved over to definitely more organic, but also the full fat and the grass-fed pork and beef. And although I'm not giving up the tracking as of yet, I can feel it's coming because I know I get the portion size and I don't have the cravings that I have. I don't need to come home and eat half of a cow or the whole pork butt to feel full after a day. And I definitely recognize when I'm eating my stress. Definitely. And that's when I go home bloated from just like noshing down crunchy things, like the veggies or the fruits or something, while I'm being yanked here, there, and everywhere. And so, although I don't have food planning fatigue, I'm just, I'm at that economical, prudent, conservative place. And seeing that most of the videos I'm doing now aren't necessarily about how many points you have and how you spend them, although I do still filter it in. But so many people watch this that aren't doing Weight Watchers or have done it and stopped doing it, And so many people make the healthier food choices, the food healthy choices, so they don't need to weigh and measure. They don't need to jump on the scale every 3 hours to see if they've lost a tenth of a pound. They can tell how they feel. They're sleeping better. They're feeling better. They have more energy. So many of you, when I did that wheat challenge about a month ago, so many of you are still writing to say, it's working. And I love that, It really tickles me that you're daring to do that. You're daring to have full-fat butter or cottage cheese or yogurt or cream in your coffee or cheese, the raw cheese with the full fat, that you're daring to trust that your body will respond in an ancestral way, if that's a word, that you will, your body will say, yeah, this is how, my human body used to respond to stuff long before the food manufacturers dove in and just, did what they've done. And so, trusting. And you can always go back. You can. If you gave up the wheat, if you went to the full fat, if you have smaller portions with higher density, better quality food, and don't see a difference, I want to know. I really want to know. And I think that initially I was weighing out the 2 ounces, and I probably still will, the 2 ounces of the cottage cheese and the 1 ounce of the sour cream and the tablespoon of sour cream on Saturday night with my potato and the half a tablespoon of butter. I think that I'll just do that. That's just a prudent thing for the other one, the one that wants to overeat all the time. But there's certain things I am trusting, are beginning to really show and feel. And my body has become so attuned with my head, which never really were connected. You know, that full button? I never noticed my full button before. I, are you kidding? And if I did, I was eating over on top of it for sure, you know, because there was more on my plate. And now I could actually make a lunch out of it or something like that. You know, I brought some spaghetti squash with turkey meat sauce in, a very tiny piece, about the size, even smaller than like if you took a slice of bread. It fit, you know, in that square. And I took that to work and, you know, had that nice little leftover. And before, I would keep eating it because why save something that size? And yes, that wasn't the only thing that I had for lunch, trust me. You know, probably have more food at lunch when I'm at work because of the stress of that than breakfast and dinner, because I'm just kind of like I'm stress eating all through my day, and I know that. And it also helps with the boredom and keeps me motivated. Like, at 3 o'clock you can have your orange and your cashews. At 4 o'clock you can have, at 10 o'clock you can have, you know. So I admit that, you know, there's still parts that I'm a slave to with my food addiction needing to be addressed, but it definitely is not just better bad choices, but healthy choices and low point sort of choices. So, do you have fatigue from the food planning fatigue? Oh my goodness, and my oven's going off. I'm roasting some eggplant and with onions, and I will use that to go with my scrambled eggs, and I will use it in my sauce that I'm making today, spaghetti sauce. In the spaghetti sauce today is going to be eggplant, onions, yellow squash, green peppers, and a yellow pepper. And also, I think about 6 ounces of grass-fed burger. So this will probably make 3 containers, 2 for the freezer, 1 for a meal. And so there's 2 ounces of, you know, scrambled beef in each container. So it's minimal for sure. But anyway, this beeping is annoying me, and maybe it's annoying you too. So if you've got food planning fatigue, take a step back. You know, message me. Say, what do I do? Or listen to some of my older videos where I begin to make the changes and see if it works for you. Nothing drastic, just baby steps, and see if that brings a little bounce to your step in doing what your menu is for the week, your food plan, your grocery shopping, you know. Just trust the process. I will see you the next time. My name is Sarah. Bye-bye for now.